Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, last time, we got a few things done. We destroyed this fort, and also killed the leader guy here. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do overall. Like for this region, of course, we're siding with the Spartans, but I don't know if we're gonna do that long term. I'm not sure what our whole plan is, but we have this region to experiment with until we figure that out, because I'm pretty sure you can either join with the Athenians or the Spartans, and we're just gonna have to play it by ear, really. Also, we killed a bunch of mercenaries because they just kept coming after us. So, yeah. That's been fun. Evidently, I looked it up, and these mercenaries do repopulate. Kind of like in Shadow of Mordor. When you kill captains, eventually more captains come in to take their place. So, it's not a bad thing to just kill all the bounty hunters I find, because they will start to kind of repopulate eventually. But it's not a perfect system, because I believe that the ones that come back later are more like randomized, whereas these ones are all set in stone from the start of the game. Yeah, apparently we're going this way. Is this the thing where we need to go to the leader's house? Yeah, I think so. But we'll just, steal all their money. Oh, I got a message off of them. Okay. I was just trying to steal the loot those guys killed, but, I guess we started another quest on accident. We still haven't used the message board yet. We're just kind of swimming in different quests and objectives all over the place.
Found should be there. I'll need to be careful. This place is heavily guarded.
Is it now? I mean, some guards might have repopulated. So let me just go into eagle mode real quick. Kind of check around. No, I only see corpses still. Alright. Yeah, because I was already here. Last episode, I cleared this place out because I was going through the place, and I thought might as well. But where's the thing we're trying to get? Is it this thing? It's this thing.
This letter mentions Odessa's estate and how crucial it is that they get it. By any means necessary.
Alright. Oh, I need more clues. So that seems like proof enough to me, but...
One of Odessa's suitors died mysteriously shortly after meeting her.
I get that. It happens to me all the time. Alright, we need more clues. I don't know how to find those exactly. It says there's something over there. I probably don't need to be sneaking. There's nobody around here that's alive anyway. Well, oh, over here. It's like the thing was pointing this way.
The leader of Megaris tried arranging a marriage for Odessa. Sounds like an easy way to get her father's estate.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
This letter claims that Odessa hired other mercenaries. I wonder why.
Alright, back to Odessa. Hey, unknown man, how's it going? Ow, my leg bones. Get our horse.
I think I have enough to go on. I should return to Odessa.
Once again, I love how I'm just calmly riding through the streets and everyone's just diving out of the way. It's like, it's not that big a deal, guys. It's just a horse. My day's gone pretty well so far. It was one of those mornings, you know when you, like, wake up a bit early, and half your brain is like, oh, I should go back to sleep so I can get a proper amount of rest. And the other half of your brain is like, but I could wake up early and get like 3 or 4 hours of playing Elden Ring Night Rain before I have to stream. So that's what you do. So yeah, that's what my morning's been like. I got up at like 5 o'clock and then played Night Rain all morning. It was fun.
You've returned. I hope with good news.
Once again, Cassandra has no riz and no tactfulness. Literally, she's just like, about how your suitors died mysteriously, and you also hired mercenaries, probably to kill the suitors, and also the leader that I killed earlier, wanted to literally steal your estate from under you to increase your power, but, you want to go back to my place? Like, Cassandra, you literally have no self-awareness about any of this. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Night Rain is very, very nice. If you like Elden Ring, or any Souls-like games, you're probably gonna like it, at least for a while. I've been playing it with my brother on and off. I've been playing it myself as well, but I've been playing it with my brother, and that is even more fun because then you can actually communicate. But it's a very good game. It takes a little time to get used to how to like build your character and all that stuff and figure out which character you want to play mostly. So it takes some time to get into it, but it's a very nice game so far. Yeah, no, we're not saying that part, Cassandra. You need to get your mind out of the gutter. Please. We're here on official mercenary business.
I'm not sure if it's good or not yet. There were 2 pieces of proof I found that are after you.
Perfect. What were the reasons?
One was due to your family's wealth. The other had to do with an arranged marriage.
That's plenty of proof showing I'm the victim here.
You literally killed the suitors. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe the suitors just, died of embarrassment when they overheard Cassandra flirting so openly all the time with everybody. But, I'm pretty sure she killed the suitors or hired someone to kill the suitors. So, first of all, Cassandra, hint hint, she kills suitors. Maybe don't try to sleep with her, but yeah, how did they die? Let me ask. And yeah, we could play Night Rain
The man
together.
you were meant to marry was killed suddenly.
That would be pretty fun.
He was probably killed by the same people who want to kill me.
She says that they were probably killed by the same people that wanted to kill her. Does she not understand that the people that wanted to kill her were wanting to kill her because they couldn't get her estate the other way? They're the ones that sent the suitor. Why would they send the suitors and then kill them? You don't understand. The whole Sekiro coaching was from someone completely unskilled. Well, it's a good point, but Sekiro and Elden Ring are very different games. So, yeah, but why did you hire other mercenaries?
Oh, just for odd jobs here and there.
Like killing
There's
suitors?
always something to be done that could use one.
I know what's going on
After
here.
everything I found, I know what's going on.
And what's that?
Okay, well, neither of these are a good option, because she is not... Okay, partially she's the victim here, because on one hand, the leader did predatorily try to send suitors to get her estate from her. Additionally, he did also send mercenaries to kill her when that plan didn't work. So the leader obviously isn't right. But she's also not the victim here, because she killed the suitor. Like, but her being a victim is the closest thing to the correct thing, because the leader obviously wasn't right. He was being a jerk. So I know, right? Like, I pick an option that's just like, you know, it just says hello, and then Cassandra goes off on a whole tirade about something completely off topic, and then starts getting all aggressive slash flirty for no reason halfway through the conversation. She just, she does her own thing. I just pick the general direction, and she steers from there. But yeah,
You don't
we'll
deserve
side
any
with
of
Odessa.
this. You're only trying to live your life.
Because, yeah, the
Of
leader
course
was
I
kind of
am.
being a jerk.
I've done nothing wrong. I just want to have a healthy father and to start my journey.
Again, Cassandra. Oh my gosh. Only has 2 moods, angry and horny. That's true. That is true. I don't know. You should give up. I that is not why. Once again, hopeful, angry, horny. That's it. That's always the options it gives me. Because this is too mean. This is too tone deaf. So this is like the only option the game gives me.
Don't worry. You will soon.
My life is being wasted standing around here.
A lot can happen in a small amount of time. Trust me.
So that's it then. I guess there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, nothing you can do. Oh, you should join my crew. I could use more crewmates. And you've been carrying that bow around this whole time. I assume you're an archer.
It doesn't have to be goodbye. Why not join my crew?
Well,
I promise
we're always on
that
my
I'll
side.
try not to get you
Plus,
killed
getting
in
away
a
from
naval
here
battle.
would be nice.
Great. What about your father?
He's been feeling a lot better, thanks to you.
You aren't worried someone will come after him?
I'll be
I
sure
mean,
to share
the
the
dialogue
information
doesn't
you
have
found
to
with a
get
few
better,
people. They
'cause
won't
it's pretty
touch him
funny.
so long as we have it.
Then I'm happy to have you aboard.
Okay, bye. Oh, and we stole her bow. Nice. It's not even better for us. We just took it because we wanted to. We're kind of a jerk, aren't we? Let's see. Next quest. Bandits. I should probably just look at the map and see which quests are close by. These... Yeah, that's a quest. That's a quest. That's a mercenary. Ooh. Hopefully they're still too high level to come after me. This guy's not. I could go and, like, track them down. So what do these mean? Less damage from ranged attacks, more damage from fire. Alright. So we could go track that guy down and kill him, but, I mean, he hasn't come after me, so maybe I should just leave him be. You know, eventually he'll come my way, I guess. So we'll go that way. Is this my horse? It is not my horse.
Yeah, let's go.
Where's my horse keep going? It just keeps disappearing. Even though I, like, leave it right next to where I'm gonna be sitting. Gives Cassandra a personality. Yeah, that is, she definitely has a personality. Alright, so we'll just head up here, do another quest or 17. Wait, just loot the chest? That's the only objective here? Sounds easy enough. Alright, we better get off our horse before someone yells at us about it. I'm gonna... Hi, doggo. I'm gonna hide in this bush while I get the lay of the land here. Ah. It's a wolf camp. Good, I guess. And of course there's one there. More here. Alright. Shouldn't be too big a problem to clear out the camp. Give me the wood. Thank you.
The smell of spring is in the air. Reminds me of Sparta.
I guess killing wolves is the smell of the wolf blood is the smell of spring. Evidently, I never guessed. Alright, not difficult. And we get a bunch of money. And quest complete. Easiest quest of my life. Where do we go next? This one, I guess? Gives us a cool hat. Alright, horse. How did you get in front of me? The
Let's
horse
go,
is stealthy.
Phobos. I should try to stay out of sight.
So this is an actual place, it seems. Good thing they didn't see me on my horse, or else I had to have carried out a death sentence on me. Alright, that seems to be everybody. Probably. But yeah, the only thing that I would tell you to be very cautious about when it comes to Night Rain is that you have to go real fast. Like, if you want to stand any chance whatsoever in the late game, you need to get through like a certain number of buildings and objectives.
Oh, what now?
Or else you're just not going to be able to stand up to the late game's, you know, challenges. Alright, good. I think there's a doggo over there. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Of course, we could fight all these guys head on. I think I might just hit this guy with a charged assassinate just to make sure we can one-shot him. Possibly. Let's see if we can do that first. Nope.
I'm ready for you.
Ow. Alright, this guy's wimpy. Why are you targeting a deer over there? But alright. Yeah, you definitely get used to the speed of the game after a little bit. Oh, and those guys didn't even hear us. That chain stealth attack is pretty efficient. Are you an enemy? You're not. You're just gonna run off. Okay. And we're done here. Delightful. Alright. On to the actual quest. It's a barely restricted area. Why is it still a restricted area if everyone there is dead? Like, who's restricting it exactly?
Come on.
Boost. Yeah, I don't know why it said I was in combat. Hello.
I hear good things from my commander's mercenary. What news do you have?
The Athenian commander is dead. Megaris is ready to fall.
Good. The wolf has ordered the attack. I'm glad you're here to join us in our march to glory.
Indeed.
I'm proud to fight by your side.
Yes, you have earned your place. We will win the day for Sparta and the wolf. Come, we must reach the forward camp.
Okay.
I am ready.
Follow me. We must prepare for the battle ahead.
So, tell me about the wolf.
He is a great man. He will lead Sparta to victory against the...
You guys like speed walking.
What is he like as a man? As a father?
He used to be admired. Strong, caring in his way, but sometimes
Yes?
Nothing, just... He gets this faraway look in his eyes. And I sense a sadness there. He is Sparta's general. But he is also made of flesh and blood. Life cannot be lived without some regrets.
This guy's very slow. Even though he's like speed walking. He's not very fast. I also don't know what the walk button is, so I'm just kind of walking in stutter steps to try to keep pace with him. Unless maybe if I run ahead, he'll move faster? Nope.
This won't be like any other battle I've been a part of.
Probably not.
Hey, did you know they sent a new trainer? Some old Cretan here.
You don't say.
Yes, come out of retirement to put some proper iron into our backbone.
Are you ready to crush the Athenians?
Yes. Conquest battle. Epic gear from Conquest battle. Yeah, I do like epic gear. To battle.
I'm ready for war.
Yeah, why do they make it so they're faster than walking and slower than running? Because, like, why don't they just make it either the same walking speed as you, or just have them actually run at a proper pace? Oh, we're just right into the fight. Okay. Probably won't be that hard. Killing all these lackeys probably... That wasn't even remotely the right direction. Alright, so where are these captains of which they speak? Are you one of the captains? Probably not. You had your level over your head, though. I assumed you were special in some way. But, you know, the issue is that even if I'm just trying to kill all the guys that I'm currently in combat with, I still kind of end up hitting a bunch of other people. Alright, let's just get to the captain. I think that's this guy. Oh, you are a wimpy captain. Seriously, their own regular soldiers were stronger than that guy was.
You're going down!
Oh, and that other captain's just running away. Get back here. Alright, there goes another one. Let's just find their other captains, because obviously that does the most efficient stuff. Where's the other guys? Are you one of them? Why are the captains so much easier than... Oh.
We are on the road to victory!
I don't think our guy dying is the road to victory.
I will
Wait, you're a
stain the
mercenary,
earth
aren't you?
with your blood.
Today the eagle bearer dies by my hand. Ready?
All right, there's the guy I just wanted to finish him off because we'd already started fighting him. Let's get that going. How the heck did I stab through him with an axe?
Eagle bearer, your life ends here.
That is not the right direction, Cassandra. Okay, get that guy out of here. And then get this guy out of here. Finally got poison on him. He's just spamming now. There we are. That's some good tracking. Yeah, that guy's taken out. Then this guy's taken out. Yeah, the captains, or some of them, seem to be much weaker than the average soldier for some reason. Yeah, and shields do not help much against this axe. Alright, where's the last captain guy? Unless there is none, and we just need to kill the regular guys now. Oh, he just went flying. Oh, and they're retreating. Okay, good. I did it. Oh, and I got a cool hat. Easy fight. Not even difficult.
The wolf requests the presence of the mercenary.
We shall be up to him in a moment.
Meeting him
With
up on a
respect,
cliff,
he wishes
just
to
like
see the
last time.
mercenary alone.
What?
I said the commander
I
wishes.
heard what you said. I just don't understand why.
Those were his orders, sir.
Very well. It appears I have other matters to attend to.
So it would seem. Let's see you. Helmet of Ares. It says it's worse. That's the wrong button. Is it actually worse? I mean, it's a level lower, but yeah, it's lower armor, but it has better crit, hunter damage, and all damage. So let's switch to that anyway, because it looks fancier and it's, you know, better all damage.
For a mercenary, don't keep the wolf waiting.
Man, really brings us back, being with our
This is
dad
it.
at the edge of a cliff.
What do I even say?
Probably gonna be thrown off of it. You know, it happens.
Murderer! She has killed him!
There I go with my, you know, flashbacks again.
So you are the champion who won us today. Tell me your name, hero, so that I may greet you as a true warrior.
My name is your
Shere
mom.
Pater. It's been a long time.
Impossible. I saw you fall.
I didn't fall. You fucking threw me to my death.
That's
I
pretty
did
accurate. Yeah.
what was required of me as a Spartan. I've made my peace with that. You need to as well.
You were my father. You were supposed to protect me.
You were reckless. You forced my hand.
That's kind
I
of
was
true.
protecting my brother because you wouldn't.
The Oracle decreed that Alexios had to die.
But he
Her word
didn't.
is absolute.
So
You know that.
You can't cower behind your sense of duty
Enough!
anymore.
I can't change the past, son. I will live and die a Spartan.
There's a large reward for the mercenary that can collect the wolf's head.
Is that why you're here?
I mean, do I really care about the reward exactly? Additionally, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about the, you know, the geopolitical landscape here, because I'm honestly not sure if the Athenians or the Spartans would be better for the environment than or worse, because I mean, you could say that so far, from what we've seen, the Athenians have been focusing more on trying to help the civilians, but at the same time, it is a defensive war that they're fighting right now in this region, so of course they'd be trying to keep the civilians safe. When it comes to an offensive war, you're going to have a bunch of issues and civilians getting displaced and hungry, and, you know, it causes issues, but that's just kind of the nature of war, not really something that we can hold against the Spartans exactly. So, no good sides. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, is it weird that I don't really hold the whole thing that happened in the past against this guy? I mean, sure, he threw us off a cliff, but first of all, there was the Oracle, and back then, you know, the people were very superstitious and very, you know, religious when it comes to the gods and everything. So if the Oracle tells you that you gotta throw your son off of a cliff, they're pretty much gonna do it. Like, it's the Oracle. What can you just tell them no? Like, no, that is not how that works. So it's like, you know, I don't hold that against him. And then in the end, he only had to throw me off the cliff because I threw myself into that situation to try to stop it, which I understand that reaction as well. You know, I don't hold it against her, but I feel like there's nobody really at fault in that situation except maybe the Oracle. So, yeah, so I just feel like I don't hold that against him, so I don't really want to kill him. Especially because he's a good commander, and also because, you know, I like the other dude, the adopted brother guy that I have now. It's like, I like him. He seems like a nice dude. So I don't really want to make him upset by, you know, killing our father. So, but I don't think that I don't think that I will. I'm just gonna say that I've come to get answers, because I don't really hold it against them.
You've avoided the past long enough. Now you will answer to me!
There she goes, being angry again. Like, I picked the option of, oh, I just want some answers. And she goes in and has a whole tantrum.
Though you deserve death, there is no honor in vengeance.
That's kind of true. Though I do like
You
vengeance.
must face the ghosts of your past, Pater. And that is a fate worse than death.
The passive
failed
option
in
is
my duty.
still over the top. Yeah.
I failed to protect you.
No, it makes sense that she'd be
To
upset.
protect both of you.
You know, if someone threw me off a cliff, I'd
I
probably be a
loved
little
you.
upset at him.
And your brother. As if you were truly my own. But you are never mine.
What do you mean?
That is a question you should ask your mother.
Wait.
Find your mother.
Find her?
Wherever Marina is, she knows far more than I do.
All right, well, nice
Where will you
reunion,
go?
I guess.
To find my honor. Beware the snakes in the grass, Cassandra.
Okay, thanks.
I need to get out of here. I should head back to
bounty
Varnavas.
hunter nearby. Which bounty hunter is it? Low level one. I leveled up again. Yeah, it's funny how there was no, like, touching reunion or anything. It was just, you know... you didn't kill me. Okay, bye. Definitely wrong time, wrong place. But, you know. His title was The Fool, so... I guess we can't really expect too much from him. So let's see, that finished that. We got our loot. Oh, there's a cave. Sure, I'll go explore a cave. If it has loot in it. You know, one of them really fast missions that gives you money. Hopefully you just pop it. Oh, of course, it's underwater. It's always under the... Hello? I am inside the ground, I'm fairly certain. Another bounty hunter nearby? Not map. Man, these guys just will not leave me alone. Does he have a doggo with him? It's gonna make him hard to sneak attack. That's not even a dog, is it? Is it a lynx? Yeah, new plan. We're gonna use 4 to do double stealth strikes to get 1 stealth strike on this guy. You know, at the very least, these guys aren't like, you know, one-shotting us and then have the no chance trait and we just get obliterated by them every time. Because that was always the worst in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, where it's just like, ah yes, an enemy. Oh wait, they just took out like 100% of my health and they have no chance, so that means that we literally just are dead immediately. Here, it's, at least thus far, a lot more balanced. A lot harder for me to die on accident in here. It's very... Okay, there's just goes down. There we go. Her eyes are adjusting. Alright, that's just empty. We go up here? Not really. Alright. Where's the loot? Very easy to sidetrack. So am I. I tend to do like every side quest, even when I don't have to. Kind of like with the mercenaries. Like the mercenary just shows up, and I take time out of my day to just kill him because I want to. Alright. So I think we need to go this way and then left. And that's the way we haven't gone yet. And you know, usually when I was playing this solo, I would go all up into these little crevices here and grab all of the different loot items, but I feel like it's not quite worth grabbing each and every one of those on stream, you know. There is such a thing as being too thorough. Alright, Battlefield Cave is done. Now let's get out of here and go find something else. Don't use any of them anyway. I know, right? So I think the exit is out this way? No? Maybe not. Maybe I missed the turn. It is very dark in here. Yeah, no, it's this way. Then we go into here. And down. And out this way. We can actually see because, you know, we're going from dark to light instead of light to dark. Alright. Now where are we going? Message board. Oh. Is that like going to the next region? Oh, and now it's just under Spartan leadership, so taking over a place isn't like a permanent thing. It's more of a temporary inconvenience. So if I wanted to go and side with the Athenians at any point, I could do that and just retake this entire area. Also, is this area now Spartan controlled? Because I still have a bounty here. And I kind of want to go and take out the last major fort. But if it's Spartans, that... I don't know. Do you think they care? I know that the Athenians didn't really care when I killed a bunch of them. I could still walk into the towns and stuff. So even if there are Spartan soldiers in there and I clear out the place, do you think that would actually affect... You don't think they would care? Yeah. I don't think that actually affects my, like, reputation with them. Because, you know, I got a bounty on my head either way, so why not? Ow. We really need to get the upgrade that makes so we take less damage. Speaking of which, can we do that now? Nope. Oh. So baseline fall damage isn't fatal. That's good, because I was a bit worried about fall damage. Let's see, second wind, very good. Weapons master, just straight up 10% more warrior damage would be nice. Let's see, armor increase could be good. And of course we have a lot of hunter abilities that you can have on here that don't fill up the melee abilities slots, which is probably useful. But there's so many other things that I want to do. Okay, we could upgrade this. Increase our assassination damage higher, which would be good, because you never want to have that one dude that you can't one-shot in a place. I might want to upgrade this as well, because if I could chain that more, that would be very nice. But a lot of things just say progress further in the story, which... I don't know when exactly those come in, but I'm gonna get more assassination damage for now. What the heck are they doing? They're like standing on top of the horse. It's normal. Really? A wolf? Out. Get out of here. What's the differences between bows? I know all the melee weapons have pretty clear differences. You know, in attack speed and all that. That's a lot of guys to deal with one wolf. But I kind of assumed the bows were all kind of the same.
I should watch my step around here.
Alright, so just hide in this corner. We're gonna real quickly scope out the area. It definitely seems like Spartan troops are occupying this region. So we'll be against Sparta for just a moment as we clear out this whole area. A lot of units.
I know where you just die.
Lots and lots and lots of enemies. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. Let's get in there. Because, you know, we're a mercenary. We don't really have any specific allegiances. As long as you have loot, I want it. That is my allegiance right there. I think this guy's pretty much alone. I think I could do a dropping critical assassinate. I can. Nice. Let's go back up here. Take out this one. I have allegiance to myself, but more importantly, allegiance to money. Because, you know, I'm the main character, obviously, so anything that gives me money must be a good thing. Hello there. Didn't even see this guy. But he's dead now, so it doesn't matter if we saw him or not. Alright, and I haven't been hiding any of the bodies, so people are probably going to be on high alert pretty soon here. Jump down, please. Yeah, or else that's going to happen. That's what happens when you stay standing on top of a thing for like 10 minutes.
It's probably nothing.
No, probably nothing. Yeah. How could it be something? It couldn't be. Let's wait for this guy to come over here.
Oh no. I'm going to see if that hurts. You'll be dining with Adi! What? Ah!
Alright, that guy's running away. What a wimp. Even though he doesn't know where I am, so he wouldn't have any frame of reference as to if he's running toward or against, but... Alright, so let's get this guy. Oh, still didn't kill him. He's a tough one. Not that tough. Although, I mean, a full critical assassinate didn't kill him, which is pretty impressive all in all. Nice 10 nation power, yeah. And that's all they were. This guy looks kind of scrawny to be a Spartan. But, you know. It's fine. We're not here to judge, we're just here to kill them all. Don't mind me.
Whoever killed them knows their worth.
Alright, so that guy's being all suspicious of us. Saw nothing.
Now that's weird.
Where have you got to now?
Why are they searching over there? I'm not even over there. I thought they saw me. But no, they're just like, nah, we're gonna check this bush.
Let's
Very
hear
important
what
job.
you see. Only the breeze here, sir. Keep looking. Understood.
I don't know how he moved that fast. But alright. Got those two out of the picture. Yeah, once I'm able to chain more of those together, then that'll make it easier to stealth kill more. Because, you know, if there's 3 enemies in a group right now, there's no way to avoid a conflict. But if I could chain all 3 of them, then you just stealth through and kill them all easily. Alright, there's that guy down there, a guy down there too. We should be down to like the last few soldiers though. While he's moving. Now, where are you going? Going this way?
What? Yeah! There you are!
Hard to perfect dodge the spears. There we go. Alright. So that guy actually had eyeballs and was able to see us, which was unfortunate. So if this guy gets... No, he's not getting any closer. He's just gonna sit over there. Okay. I guess if I hide kind of back here...
What was that?
I can get this guy to come closer. Maybe kill him without him see. Yeah, we're behind the box. Good. Or he's just moving a body. That's normal. Don't mind me. Just gonna add another body. You know, I love how I stab them through the chest, but then decide to, like, snap their neck just to be sure. Just because I wasn't convinced that they were dead enough after that. Can I have that loot? Why is that there? Nobody can even, like, get to it. It is the impossible to obtain loot. Alright. It puts a little dot over it just to troll people. Is this? Yeah, that's one of those. We need to pull out this. We probably don't need to be stealthing anymore. Alright, turns out that vase was full of flammable oil, so that's great. What's that guy up to? Think you can throw torches? So, what are you doing, my guy? You just chilling out here? Alright. You have fun with that. But if I throw my torch, how am I gonna, you know, have a torch?
No, put it out!
Plus, I mean, the fire, when you're out of combat, doesn't do a whole lot against you. Infinite torches for free. Is there? Give me your loot. Scaled gauntlets. That's like best in slot in Mountain Blade. Bannerlord. Which I have played extensively, which is why I know, just off the top of my head, what is best in slot. Alright, one more chest, I think. Well, there's a chest up there. It said there was one more thing to burn. Did that thing not burn? Where's the last burnable? Ornate chest. Why you drop on ground? I was trying to hold E to open the chest and it wasn't letting me. Alright, it still says there's one more war supply. Where is that exactly? Bird. That's the map. Bird button. Where's the last supply? Over there. Can I? Yeah, I can mark things with the bird. That's nice. We'll just steal all the money on our way through. Because that's normal. Anyone's able to just grab that stuff in a drive-by sort of manner. Okay, good. Well, that's that done. Now we can leave happily, knowing that we have completed pretty much everything here. Everything significant, at least. Alright, I think we need to get out of a contested area. And then we can fast travel to the boat? Possibly? Yes. So there's one more quest, and I think that quest is just to go to another region. So that's good. We'll have a whole bunch more quests to do over there, I'm sure. Hello. Give me a quest.
So, did you kill your father?
Step, father.
I suppose the gods won't judge you too harshly for a step patricide.
Nikolaos raised me, trained me. He was My father. Even if he did try to kill me.
Is that better or worse? No matter. Yours isn't the only complicated family in the world.
Are you sure? Might be. Yeah. Once again, neutral option, angry option.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you around, Varnavas.
I'm happy to be here. Would anything else help?
Finding my
Money.
mother.
Oh, that too.
She's alive, Varnavas. At least, Nikolaos thought so.
Some good news, praise Ira. What's your plan? What course should I set, Captain?
For now, we go to Phokis. Elpinor said he'd meet me there. He owes me money and an explanation.
Aye, Cassandra. And let's seek the wisdom of the Pythia while we're there. If anyone has answers for you, it's the Oracle of Delphi.
Oh yeah, we love the Oracle around here. But I'll consider seeing the Oracle.
I'll think about it.
Good. You know, kings and queens travel to Phokis to consult the Pythia. She can start wars or end them. They say that...
Yes, I know. That's enough Oracle talk for now.
I mean, the Oracle kind of destroyed our
Back to
family,
business.
so...
You know where to meet Elpinor, I suppose?
His home is in Pilgrim's Landing, but Nikolaos's last words to me were a warning of snakes in the grass.
Sounds like you should make extra preparations.
Elpinor is the one who should prepare.
Meet me at Apollo's temple in Delphi when you're done dealing with the snakes.
Okay.
Oh, and Cassandra, in all the excitement, I nearly forgot. Terrible things have happened to your home.
That old house? It was barely standing to begin with.
I meant Kefalonia. A sickness has spread across the island. They say it started in Kausos. There doesn't seem to be a cure. Many have died.
Alaka, that priest was right.
Just say the word. We can return to Kefalonia whenever you wish.
Thanks, Varnavas. I'll keep that in mind. Let's go.
Also, I'm pretty sure the priest guy was not
A
right,
lot of explaining to do.
because slaughtering the sick isn't really the way to go about these things. Quarantine would have been a good option, but of course they ignored that too, so... What's this? Oh, there's a message board just on this. Interesting. Bounty on Spartan ships. We'll probably leave that be for now. So let's see. Where are we wanting to go? Because we're supposed to go here. We could also go here. So that quest doesn't seem to be related to what that guy was talking about. So I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we could head over here and just start this region. Probably be the smartest option. So... probably don't want to dock there. I don't know where we can dock on this island, but we'll just set a marker there and head on out.
Ready to sail!
The helm's all yours, Commander.
Alright, then we can eventually reach travel speed.
Shall we pick it up? Keep a watch for any enemy vessels.
Alright. And now we just relax as we eventually get to our destination.
Storm ahead!
Storm, you say? Hi, Shark. There's a lot of ships out here. Well, they're fighting. Probably won't end well for that smaller ship. So what are those? Are those... because those are black-sailed ships.
Start rowing!
Let's see if we can make a bit of a maneuver here on this guy. I want to go say hi to the black sails.
Oars in! Full sail!
Because, you know, we don't get to fight many people on in ship battles.
Rowers! To your oars!
So are you guys evil?
Slow it down!
Well, they're not shooting at me. Though black sails are usually indicative of some sort of pirate type thing. They're firing at them.
More oars! We're at maximum speed!
Alright, let's just get rid of them.
Now the spear! Oh, bully! Go!
Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way!
Who needs to brace anyway? Bracing is for nerds.
We board! Follow my lead!
So I still have no idea who these people are. But we're gonna get on there and we're gonna obliterate them. Megatron? Or no. Methapon. Methapon? Oh. Looked like Megatron to me. Hello. I was hoping for a perfect dodge, but, you know. They're people with money. You right. And if they're people with money, that is the exact kind of people we want to be fighting. Go to the Megatron? Yeah, definitely. I mean, what would Cassandra do against frickin' Megatron?
More crew on deck!
Speed up!
Now, are you guys enemies? That you are.
Everyone fire! Moving!
Throw spears! Archers! Ready yourselves! Attack with your spears! Get them!
Until we're ready!
Onward! We're moving now!
That fire is going to weaken the ship!
Spear them!
All right, more boarding.
Let's bring them down!
All right, Potato Man.
Everybody's coming for you.
Are you just gonna keep running around? All right, Potato Man. All right, bye, Potato Man. All right, give me your money. Yeah, they definitely seemed like bandits of some sort. But who knows? Alright, well, there seems to be another black sail.
More speed! Keep up the speed!
We're going as fast as we can!
Ready arrows! Battle positions! Archers, take your marks!
Alright then. I believe there's a Spartan ship there. Let's do some boarding.
Follow me!
I don't know what you get for sinking the ship, per se. But I know you get a lot for taking all their loot. Namely, the loot. He's just running circles around these guys. And where's Odessa in all this? She's supposed to be on my boat. But I don't see her around.
Increase speed!
Alright, let's actually go around this way. And head towards our actual destination.
Drop the sail!
I do like obliterating pirates, though. Because this ship is very overpowered. I mean, compared to everyone else's, we're just like 10 times stronger. Now, that's definitely a black sail, but it looks like it's a different thing, maybe? Maybe that's the lighting. Are you an enemy? No, it's definitely a different logo on there. Yeah, I probably would like Black Flag. Don't mind me. But also, if I wanted to do some epic ship fighting, I could just do Sid Meier's Pirates, which is a classic. Alright, and this looks like it's the town here.
Oars at the ready!
Alright, we're here. Oh, is this storage? It is. I'm going to store... basically... oh, Nikolaus's sword. That's nice. I'm gonna store all the random level 5 stuff that it gave us. Though it's hard to tell which is which. Because, you know, this stuff you're not even able to, like, sell or dismantle or anything, so... there's only one way to get it out of your inventory, which would be to just store it. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll only have stuff that we earned in our inventory. There we go. I think that's everything. That's... that... that... this... okay, there were a few weapons as well, but I think we're good now. Okay. Glad I found that, because that's the wrong button. Those have been kind of filling up the inventory for a while. Alright, we could go up to scale gauntlets. Though, that doesn't seem better. Because this gives 2% health and more warrior damage, and this just gives 1 more armor. So that is unfortunate. I think we had better of this. So we can move up to that. Move up to this for sure. I keep saying there's stuff I haven't seen, even though I have seen them. I'm just not paying a ton of attention to them. Because why would I? Alright. Now we have this. I do kind of want to get away from the big ol' axe. I think we're going to switch to the dagger again. Just because it's a good weapon. And I like being a lot faster. Interesting. Alright. Now we're here. Where is here? Alright, so this is where we're supposed to be. It's a Spartan region. And there's a quest here. That's the quest I'm supposed to be going to. But who cares? Especially because we, you know, didn't kill the guy, so.
The stories of Kira and the Sacred Wars. I wonder if she ever came here.
The guy's probably not going to be very happy that we didn't kill our dad. Who are you? Why do you have a glowy thing up here?
Welcome, my friend. My name is Sargon, curator of mythical and extraordinary antiquities. I have everything your heart could desire and more. For a price, of course.
I want to buy a living hippocampus. Make it happen. How exciting.
I've never met a merchant so proud of his goods. Your items must be impressive.
They're the finest in all the Greek world. I promise you that. Or may Zeus strike me down.
I'm always happy to part with some drachmi if the price is right.
I'm not interested in drachmi. The only currency I accept is orichalcum.
I've never heard of it.
I'm pretty sure I have
thankfully.
Some of it.
It's a precious metal from a time long before our own. It possesses many properties
Welcome
that
back, Unknown Man.
Sargon finds appealing.
And why is he talking in third person? But alright.
Alright. Let's see what you have to offer.
Mm-hmm. Epic or legendary items. Interesting. It didn't actually show me what he has. Oh, there we go. Ah, I see, I see. So, how much is it? We don't have much of this stuff at all. But that's pretty cool. Okay, well, see you later. We'll need to get more of that stuff as time goes on, I guess. Alright, time to see what this quest is about.
What's your problem?
That's one way to introduce yourself.
With? The Oracle for one, the sea for another, and don't get me started on my crew.
You have business with the Oracle. You're a long way from Delphi.
Had business. And my business is none of your fucking business. I ain't shopping for a merc. If anything, I need the gods.
I am a god. That's... I mean, I could see her saying it jokingly, but... Oh, I also don't want to say this. I'm gonna hope that she's being joking here and not trying to seriously convince her that she's a goddess.
You need a god. I'm the next best thing.
That's not even what they said.
You're a live one. That's a good pitch. I'll give you that.
So who are you?
Captain Yellon of the Shark's Tooth.
Sharktooth's your boat?
Do I look like a fucking fisherman? I sail a ship, not a boat.
Everyone just
It was
calm
just
down.
a question. I'm here to help.
Oh, it's not your fault. After my business with the Oracle, I came to meet my ship and crew. That was a day ago, and they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, tell me
So
about the
where
ship.
is the Shark's Tooth?
I wouldn't fucking be here if I knew, would I?
Yeah, that was a dumb
let me
question,
rephrase.
Cassandra.
Where was the crew meant to be?
Well, I sent my girl Yiki off. Pilgrims get stuck in the shallows around here, and, we sort of help out.
Oh, your girl.
Yeah, best hand I ever had, and more. Look, find my ship and my Yiki, will you? I'll pay.
Okay.
I'll find out what happened and bring them back. Do you know where they could have gone?
The southeastern shore is pretty rich pickings. Nice cove there to trap lost, wealthy pilgrims.
You're a pirate.
What if
You
I
don't
fucking
say.
am? I'm the pirate that's paying you. Anyway, I'm not a pirate all the time. It's more of a hobby.
A hobby? You sure the crew didn't mutiny and run off on you?
Not with my Yiki at the helm. Plus, they never got the cut from our last trip. They wouldn't leave without getting paid.
That's fair.
I'll
Okay,
find them
see
and
ya.
return as soon as I can.
Alright, guess I need to go and get back to my ship. I'm just gonna fast travel because I'm too lazy to walk back over there. So we need to find a specific ship. Hopefully it wasn't one of the ones that I just sank. Though I don't remember anyone being named that. It was just Potato Man and Megatron. Let's see. Hill the Sacred War. Where is that? That's the sacred land of Apollo. Goddess of Artemis. That's the Hills of the Sacred War. East of the military camp. This is the only undiscovered location that has something to the east of it. So I assume that's it.
Ready the oars!
Awaiting your orders, Commander. Salvage nearby.
Alright.
Get that sail down!
Let's go find these guys. It would kind of suck to just, you know, lose your entire ship and crew and not know where they went. It's not like you can just call them on their cell phone and be like, hey, where are you?
Salvage nearby.
So you just kind of need to hope that they find you again.
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it. Here! Looks like something valuable!
Alright. Almost there.
Get the oars out! Slow down!
It's probably not a good thing that it's under the water, huh? Let's just get like right up over it.
You even know your way around the seas at night. Impressive. That's the Shark's Tooth, all right. Or what's left of her.
Alright, I guess we're just going in. Ironic. Oh, Shark's Tooth thing. The sharks. I can't lock on to any of these guys. Very hard to fight these things underwater when you don't have a bunch of pillars around like we did in the last place. Yeah, and then it goes into this whole sequence, which just kind of keeps you locked down for like 10 minutes. Oh, there we go again. We don't even do any damage to them this whole time. They literally just hold on to you for a good while. Just to waste your time. I also just can't move very well under here. Ah, there they go doing their whole thing again. And of course, they don't fight us at the surface, so we can regenerate, which is weird, because you'd think that they would. Then he does that again, and then by the time he lets go of us, he's out of range. So we just can't do anything against him. Yeah, like, what is the recourse here? How do you fight these things efficiently? I don't think you can. I think it's just a very long process of getting occasional hits in. Oh, and of course, we're out of breath again. Already. Yeah, not very good combat system for underwater. Maybe I can shoot my bow? Nope. Because I would need some kind of a ranged option to be able to do anything against these guys. Because they just... And I can't even move while attacking. Oh, I got 2 hits in. And of course, they're doing the whole grab thing again. They don't even do that much damage. Let's get our breath back. Yes, I'm way ahead of you, game. There we go, finally.
This fits the description of Yiki's armband.
Did we get a description of her armband? I don't think we did. But alright. I'll take your word for it. Oh, there's something in there. Something shiny. Well, we have not so good news for this person. And we also stole all of their loot. Alright. Let's get going. Oh, I'm supposed to retrieve something from on land apparently as well. Okay. We'll just park them right... Well, I guess we should probably get closer to the shore.
Commander, our oars can't keep this up.
Okay.
The commander's
I guess
left
it's about
the
as
helm.
close as we're gonna get. But that's fine. Swimming is very slow. We gotta get to the shore, evidently. There we go. Not sure why there's a bunch of stuff on shore. I guess maybe remnants of the crew. I just assumed, ship has crashed and is at bottom of ocean. I should go tell her about that. military camp, you say? Are these guys aggressive? Do I kill them? I probably killed them, right? Let's try to sneak attack this guy, and then we'll take on the rest. This guy's a little tough. Oh, I'm gonna meet Hades? That's cool. He's the god of wealth, you know.
Now you die!
Oh, and you have a bounty, huh? A bounty on me. Oh, and there's a bounty hunter? There is a bounty on me. Thank you for telling me.
Let me cut that skin off your face!
Well, now the bounty guy is dead. So are you still after me? Probably. Which is a good thing, because I want you dead. I like how the guy in the background's like, you know, I came here to kill him. And now he's just kind of watching me fight this completely random person. He's like, are you going to be done soon? I want to get back to our fight, please.
I can feel your strength fading!
I do like the daggers. They're very nice. And I feel like these do more damage, because you just get more hits in than you would with the axe. Alright, now he's angry. Ow. That thing is weird timing.
You know how to die, do you? The gods must be keeping you in.
There we go. Not too bad. Let's loot the rest of this place. Why are you dropping the torch all the time when I'm trying to open these things? Pick up the torch. Pick it up. Thank you. There's a links in a box. Alright.
I should tell Yellen about Yiki.
Should I? Stop dropping the torch. Why do you always do that? But is there infinite torches? Evidently there is. Alright. So we don't actually have to pick up the torches. We can just kind of leave them on the ground wherever we want. That seems a little irresponsible. Just leaving burning torches on the ground. But you know, I guess we don't care much. Alright, let's go out to this boat. Just because it's a bit closer. And let's pilot this boat out to our other boat. Because I saw when I climbed on this earlier, I was able to kind of get on... Yeah, take command of it. Still don't know how this thing moves forward at such a pace, but, you know, we're just not going to ask any questions about it. It moves forward by my sheer willpower alone. Okay. Alright. Time to get back to shore.
Good to have you back, Commander.
Then we'll head around the corner, back to the person.
I see salvage.
What am I going to use all this wood for? We keep getting, like, wood salvage, but I have no idea what that's going to be, like, when we're actually going to use all that.
Commander's left the helm. You're released.
I don't know how we're just moving sideways like this, but we're just not going to ask any questions about it. I guess the ship also moves by willpower alone. Because I'm pretty sure the oars can't push it sideways like that. Alright, blacksmithing.
A customer.
Let's see. That is a lot more damage. And it just costs some of the materials of which we have like 1,000,000. So we could upgrade this. I don't know. I'm not sure what is exactly worth upgrading, but I'm gonna just do it and see what happens. Does it upgrade level only or also quality? Looks like level only. Okay. And then engrave. We can also try out our engraving. Ooh, we could get more poison damage. Or just all damage. Or, of course, assassin damage. Probably all damage. And it's really cheap to do so. So then why not?
Come back anytime.
So now we kind of know how that works. Probably best to save that kind of upgrading for things that are like legendary equipment and stuff like that, which we'll get eventually. Alright, hey lady. Everyone you know is dead and the ship is gone and I stole all your loot.
I found your ship.
And? Come on now, where are they? Where's my Yiki?
I really don't know how to tell you this.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Zeus could have impregnated the whole of Athens in the time it takes you to say anything. Where are
Honestly,
they?
he probably already did. That's how Zeus be.
They're dead, all right? And your ship's gone too.
Oh, my Yiki.
All I found is her armband.
Yiki. Suppose I'm not much of a captain now. Can't be a captain without a ship.
It's fairly true. I don't know why she'd want to join me after all this,
I can
but
offer
sure.
you a place on my crew. I know it's not like having your own ship, but you'll be part of a family.
Well, I'd rather be at sea than stuck here with these pious idiots. You got yourself a deal. Just till I'm back on my feet.
Of course.
Now, where's your boat?
Ship? It's called the Adrestia.
Whatever you say, Captain.
Okay, bye. Now, where do we go? There's this thing. There's the guy. Probably should do that. Get the fast travel point at the very least. And we gotta climb up here. Yeah, fast travel points are nice. So this one's not particularly high up. You know, I guess it's the tallest point in town. Alright. And then we're heading there. Alright, I don't know what I hit halfway down, but that's fine. Everyone lands on invisible platforms every so often. Alright. Now it's time to talk to the guy and tell him that we didn't do the thing that we told him we were gonna do. Because of reasons.
Oh, Misthios. How was Megaris?
Good.
The wolf
Lovely this,
is dead.
you know, time of year.
Excellent. The full amount as promised.
Alright,
You
we're
expected
just
me to
lying.
haggle? Come now, Cassandra. It isn't every day I have someone kill their own father. But he wasn't your real father, was he?
Okay, this... Why would I get, like, unnecessarily aggressive? I mean, I know it's Cassandra, but still. Yeah, why
did you
want
send
me
me to kill Nikolaos?
Because I knew you could. Oh, why him? Because he was brilliant. He would have taken Athens in a month, 2 at most. And Stentor doesn't have the wolf's genius.
You wanted to save Athens?
There's no profit in a quick war.
So he just wants the suffering to be prolonged.
I know. It's a lot to take in all at once. Come. Tell me, Misthios, did you learn anything worthwhile in your dealings with the wolf?
I'm not telling you. I mean, he might have information, so...
He mentioned my mother. She still lives?
Not for long, I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
You're going to bring me her head, of course.
Are you out of your mind?
You killed the man who raised you for a sack of coins. I only assumed you wanted your family dead as much as I do.
Malaka! You think you can play with me? I'll cut out your tongue.
So disappointing.
Really, you think that these guys can intimidate me?
Death is coming for you!
Come on, do something. Thank you. Too easy.
Pinor snuck away like a coward. I should investigate his house. A letter to Elpinor? Phoebe, you led him right to me.
That's what they do.
Elpinor's looking for a woman. I wonder who he wants in his slimy grasp now. This is a ship manifest. Elpinor's selling weapons to both Athens and Sparta. He wants this war to go on forever. I have
So,
met some treacherous people.
You're telling me that I should end the
None
war
of them
immediately.
compared to Elpinor. I'm going to look under every rock, in every shadow until I find and kill this vile serpent.
Alright. Apparently that's a better helmet though. So we're gonna check that. Plus 22 armor, that is intense. That's way better. Alright. Anything better here? Oh, this one. Just go for max armor. Better bow. More assassin damage, very good. Okay. Where are we going next? I don't know, there's not a ton of quests just readily available in here. I guess it's the Daughters of Artemis one. I've done that quest line before. So might as well do it again. Oh, you're a mercenary. Huh? Well, good thing I don't have a bounty.
I've never seen so many olive trees.
Have I not? I don't know. I feel like you see a lot of olive trees. Alright, but if I remember correctly, this person's like way out in the middle of the woods, so... Let's head out that direction. Oh, bears. Fun. Luckily, horses are usually faster than bears on open terrain, I would assume. So we can probably just run on by and not worry about anything, really. It is dark. Okay. Let's get off of here. Loot? I guess we're just stealing money. But it didn't have steel on it, so.
You! What are you doing here?
Me, what am I doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here?
This is sacred ground. You should not be here. Well, either leave or tell me what you want. Who are you?
Your mom. Additionally, why are you so angry?
Amestios. I'm not here to start trouble, but if that's what you want, I'll end it.
Your name?
I'm Cassandra. Some called me the Eagle Bearer.
I am Daphne, leader of the Daughters of Artemis. And you are maybe exactly who I've been looking for.
Well, your
And who
tone
would
changed
that be?
very quickly.
A warrior, a hunter, one who straddles our world and the gods. One who will meet my challenge.
I like challenges. I'm
When
the
you
one.
put it like
That's
that,
me.
how could I not accept?
There's a boar not too far from here. Kill it, then bring me its pelt.
You want me to kill a pig?
This is no ordinary boar. Let's see if you are worthy of my challenge. Kill it, and bring me the pelt. I'll be waiting, with your reward.
Okay. Northern part of the Sacred Lands of Apollo. Northern part. So Sacred Lands of Apollo in the north. That doesn't really narrow it down a ton. But I'm guessing it's that. Because it's all glowy. Alright. Has my horse abandoned me again? I assume so. Alright. Time to go about that direction. Good thing we found the bridge. Crossing this river was pretty much the only difficult part of this trek, so now we should be in the clear to just head straight there. Except for all those cliffs. That should be fine. We'll just climb them. Because, you know, it's Assassin's Creed. You can hopefully pretty much climb anything. Now, if I remember correctly, the boar is not an easy enemy to fight. But that's fine. Let's just charge in and kill it.
That's a big pig.
Try to get poison on it at least. Here we are. It doesn't really give you any warnings on its attacks. I guess that's what makes it boss enemy. So let's avoid it for just a minute. Get our health back. Got it re-poisoned. Got our health back. So far, its attack patterns seem rather simple. Ow. And my healing seems to be able to keep up with it so long as I'm cautious. I hear more. Brought in the posse. Where are you going? Leaving fight area? That wasn't my idea. And we get one shot. Okay, I don't know how that works. Those things are very annoying with their moveset. I mean, one of them, it's easy enough to keep track of it. But when there's like 4 or 5 of them surrounding you, they can just attack you without really any warning. And they have charge attacks, which means that they're just able to hit you without them even really being on screen yet. You could be facing one way, and then they just come up from behind you and hit you before you can even react to it. So those guys are not very fun to fight. The big one's fine. The smaller ones are a bit more annoying. Where am I? Why am I back here? It really likes to send me very far back. You'd think it would... Where are you? No, you're going through this. Thank you. I don't know why you didn't want to go through that gateway, but... It's fine, I guess. But yeah, you'd think when you're entering a boss fight it would save the game, but... Evidently not. But let's go back up here. You could keep going up, you know. Okay, that's not the direction I was telling you to move, but okay. That's fine. You climb however you want to climb. Alright, now we're gonna save here manually because it doesn't want to save for us.
I'll keep a sharp watch here. That's a big pig.
Alright, we got a poison on it. Yeah, weird moveset. It's also very hard to get perfect dodges against these things. Because their attacks seem to be more of like a lasting hitbox rather than just a one-time attack. Of course, this guy just runs off into the distance. Because the game tells me to stay in the battle arena. But these guys can just kind of run off wherever they want to be. Whoa. still hurt me. Now we back up all the way. There we go. Ow, that still hit me for some reason. We're just gonna wait it out, get some healing. Because now we're down to just this guy again. It's a weird hit timing. Ow. Luckily, it seems like it doesn't have an attack that hits behind it. This isn't a Dark Souls game, after all. Well, we're almost halfway there. This thing's got a ton of health. Is that an attack? Oh great, and he called in the posse again. Well, we know how to handle these guys. What hit? Is that thing able to just knock us aside without any issue? That's kind of weird. What hit me? I just go flying randomly every so often. Alright, poison got that one. And we're back to just a 1v1 again. You kind of just need to stay at a certain angle to it. Kind of right next to its hind leg. And then anytime it does that kind of body movement, you gotta just stand aside. Where are you going? You get back here. Oh great, that's where he's going. He's waiting for his posse to get here. Seems to summon these every 25% health or so. So this should be the final group of them, in theory. Alright, give us a little bit of time. Take out one of those. Ow. How does that hit me? A charge attack is so hard to figure out the timing on. It's just way too fast and it hits you fully, even if it just clips you. Okay, but we want to get rid of his buddies first. If we can. Once again, how'd that hit me? It hits you every time, no matter your timing on the dodge. Why am I not able to use my heal? There we go. My gosh, these things are incredibly annoying. Go, we got that. You wait for more healing, though. His attacks seem to be getting more, you know, desperate as it's low health. But yeah, I definitely remembered correctly that this is a tough fight. Even without the mini boars, this thing is just like, has such a huge health pool. Ow. And of course, you can't dodge it. You just can't. Very, very difficult fight. Because it's very much a marathon. It's not like a sprint at all. Which you'd think a fight would be a sprint, because you have to kill an enemy before it kills you, but instead it's, you know, you have to kill an enemy that has 500 times your health pool, while also trying not to die yourself
This area will be
when
well
you
defended.
have
That's a
infinite
big
healing
deal.
spells. It makes a very just back and forth infinite fight. Also, this tall grass is not making it any easier to see what this thing's doing. I can't see its body language at all. Okay, you're just gonna stay in there? Alright, we can just have a staring contest if you really want. Now they're trying to summon these guys, which apparently can spawn on all sides of the arena. That's news to me. Oh, a 2 for 1. Alright. Ow. The issue is you're trying to run away so you can get distance so you can heal. But that's the worst thing to do because its charge attack is the one that's unavoidable. Maybe if I did a long roll, that might be the secret. I'm not usually used to a long roll, seeing as how Dark Souls has no such equivalent. And all of my, you know, rolling muscle memory is from Dark Souls, of course. You see, if I just try to do a short roll there, it does nothing. He just hits you before you can do anything about it. Where's the other boars? One all the way back there. It's just free damage forever. And of course the lock-on system is not great. I don't like that I have to constantly be doing like scroll wheel to move what I'm selected on. I'm very much used to just moving the mouse left and right to change what I'm selected on. Okay, it's one more. There it is. Ow. Oh, and of course they can stack their damage. Because why couldn't they? How does that hit me? Seriously, inform me of this. How does that hit me? In what world? Yeah, the charging hitbox hits you before they visually do. I just need to be constantly rolling, or else he'll... You also can't heal while rolling, which is unfortunate. Of course, the peanut gallery is just here to make things a lot harder. Because the second I can get the main boar into kind of a loop, they're just like, no. And of course, it doesn't even let me dodge when the thing's coming after me. We have to take out the smaller pigs or else we're never going to be able to beat it. But you can't take out the smaller pigs if he's just constantly on top of you. And the heal has not only a cooldown, but also has the resource cost that you need to hit things in order to regenerate those resources. But I can't hit things if I'm having to be evasive and still getting hit half the time. I'm very much remembering why this thing was a bunch of BS.
Pig.
And of course it was moving towards me, which I didn't even see because of the tall grass. Is my spacebar broken? Why did you not dodge there? How can I be leaving fight area when this thing is literally right here? Seriously, I press the dodge button and it just doesn't... It's like it puts dodge onto a arbitrary cooldown after dodging. is he summoning now? No, he's... Yes? Yes, he was summoning. Okay, that's 2 down. I think. Somewhere around there. Yeah, that's 2. Really wish that I could sprint. Only having like 1 speed that you can go at for the entire game is a little annoying. Okay, only 1 more. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there he is. And of course, charge attack. I'm literally pressing dodge at the time that you're supposed to dodge that, and it does absolutely nothing. Of course, he's coming up from behind, which I can't see, and the enemies can hit you and knock you off balance from a range because they're boars. Everyone knows boars can shoot like metallic spines out of their face. You know? The oh so famous boar ranged attack. It's down to a 1v1 for the next 5 seconds until he pulls out more lackeys. Yeah, common boar knowledge indeed. Everyone knows this. Oh, and he's summoning more already. That's not even a 50% health. Why is he able to just summon those indefinitely? Oh, of course, and you come out of frickin' nowhere. Oh, we're just dead now. Okay. We're just gonna lie on the ground for a bit here. Where are you going? The worst thing about these little boars is that they just run off into the distance. I can't heal. Why can't I heal while okay, and now they literally just stun lock you until you're dead. And you can't heal while dodging. Even though the heal spell is an instant cast thing, you can't use it while dodging. So you need to find a opening in between attacking and dodging in order to heal. Which against most enemies isn't an issue, but against 4 boars simultaneously, it turns out to be a bit of an issue.
That's a big pig.
course, we can't even do anything about it when we're shooting it at range. Yeah, no, shooting is a fool's errand. That's not gonna get us anywhere. But yeah, this is literally like a complete just copy of what happened the first time I fought this thing. Because I remember it well. As you could tell by me, you know, seeing this boar and immediately being like, oh no, I hate this thing. You know that I've done exactly this fight before. The same issues that I'm running into now. The same gripes. Here he comes to make so I can't do anything. Oh, and you get an attack as well, huh? Ow. I think I'm stuck in purgatory. It's like purgatory, but a lot worse. Yeah, we're definitely in purgatory. What are we supposed to do when they can just one-shot you like that? Like, why is it that there's no downtime between attacks? You know, most games have a thing where if you get hit, you have like 0.2 seconds where you can't get hit again. But not this game. This game does not care. It's just like, oh, you get hit by 2 boars at once? You take double the damage. Oh, you don't have that much health? Too bad for you. Go back to the start of the fight.
That's a big pig.
Oh, and of course my last hit misses. His depth perception doesn't exist. Not in the tall grass, at least. Why is my phone there? Oh, wait. I need to not let it... Why can't I sprint? Sprint, dang you, thing. Why are you so lazy? I literally sit at a computer all day and I can sprint. I am literally more athletic than Cassandra, evidently. I'm just not gonna let this thing go, because I think it isn't even a health pool issue when it summons the boars. I think it's just, it does it at random intervals. So we need to just focus on the big boar. If only I had like some kind of a life steal. That would make life a lot easier. Of course, we're just getting blitzed down for no reason. The small ones are coming in. I wonder if it can spawn more if you just leave like one small boar alive. Maybe that's the strat. Because maybe it only spawns them in once all 4 are dead. Is he summoning more? He summoned more, didn't he? Maybe it's just the one more to replace the one that I killed. So I guess my idea of just leaving one alive so it can't summon more is a bust. But I think it can only summon up to 4 total. Man, I'm just saying, Night Rain, so much easier than this. Like, if you can beat this boar, you could probably beat any of the Night Lords. Oh, he's just spam attacking now. And look at that, he's literally 0 downtime between attacks. There we go. You guys still want to fight? Kind of assumed these guys would run off the second the big one was dead, but evidently no. Alright. Done and done. Yeesh. This being a safe area. This is a safe area. I killed everything. That makes it safe. Alright, I guess we're heading down. Okay, there we go. We're saving directly over that because we're not dealing with that again. Never again. Alright, let's go back and turn this in.
Let's go.
But yeah, we could have gone and gotten like more levels and come back, but what would be the point in that? That would just be a lot of travel time. Also, where do I turn this in at? It's not showing up anything on my map.
Come on.
Down this way. But you know, if that was a 1v1, that would have been rather easy. Because the boar itself was not the issue, it was getting ganged up on. And having to try to take out the other boars while the main boar keeps attacking you.
Did you get lost?
Here, I killed your piggy for you.
You are skilled. Of that there is no doubt.
Or, you know... Also, why is a thank you the flirt option? How does that work? Since when was thanking someone for something flirting? Just like, if you're at work and your boss is just like, "Hey man, I got those reports last week. Good job." And you're just like, "Thank you." You know, like giving the little squinty eyes, just all over dramatic, just trying to raise them up. Just, "Thanks, boss. Hey, you want to come back to my place?" That's Cassandra in the modern day. Just anytime she says thank you, it's just flirting out the wazoo. I don't even know. Yeah, there were many doubts, but I don't know. This just scares me. We're just going with that.
You shouldn't doubt my abilities.
Lesson learned. But I'm also interested in seeing what else you can do.
Oh? And what did you have in mind?
Many things. But first, to business.
Yeah, people need to get their heads out of the gutters in this world.
But are not fully of it. They've been placed here by the gods as trials, as tests.
Well, I've been tested enough, thank you very much.
Neither god nor mortal has stopped me so far from achieving my destiny.
We will see.
What exactly do you want me to do?
I want you to prove your worth in the eyes of Artemis and hunt these creatures.
I don't need to prove my worth to anyone. Just tell me what's the reward.
With each pelt you return, I will grant you a boon from Artemis. If you are able to slay all the beasts, well, let's say your relationship with the daughters of Artemis will be forever changed.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it. Now, just how many of these animals are there?
Artemis has laid out 8 trials, and you have already started the journey. Hunt down those that remain.
How will I recognize the creatures?
Oh, you'll know. Bring the pelts to me. I'll await your
That's
return
very,
with my sisters,
you know,
the daughters of Artemis. I hope
vague.
you don't make me wait too long to see your face again.
It's like I show back up with like a little bunny pelt. I'm just like, was this one of the great creatures of legend? It was like a little bunny, but you know, it was like real fast, so you know, I think this was one of the legendary creatures. Where's my reward? Yeah, she said I would know it. I did know it. It was the bunny. I know it's this mosquito. Hey, those mosquitoes, they're hard to catch, you know? Alright. We got that. So she's not really gonna tell us where the other creatures are, which is unfortunate, but we'll just have to figure that out on our own, I guess. So this one looks close by. Of course, close by is a relative term. Ah, that's in the next region. That's fine. We'll run over there, I guess. Alright. Get the horse in here.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, and then we just head straight there and hope that the mountains in between are not impassable. The tree is impassable, though, that's for sure. I still love how you can just do drive-by looting. Is this another synchronization point up here? I would think it would be. I mean, it's at the top of a mountain. Ah. This place looks important.
I hope this oracle gives better news than the one in Sparta.
Let's just get off of the horse right now. Because it's probably going to cause issues if I keep trying to parkour around on it. Oh, I remember this place. I remember distinctly I was here, and there was like 3 or 4 different bounty hunters that kept trying to kill me, and I was hiding on the roof. That's all I remember about this place.
Cassandra, isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
We can
Ray.
talk later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim.
His name's
Just
Jim.
saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers.
And that's how oracles
the oracle
do.
for you.
You weren't lying. It really is the spear of Leonidas.
I may have mentioned you.
Okay, we should be more secretive. Don't do the aggressive
I would
option.
appreciate your showing a bit more secrecy.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along.
How did...
I don't like the look of that. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna ask who he
You
is.
know my spear just by looking at it? You're more than some simple pilgrim.
All things in Delphi are more than they appear. Even I. My name is Herodotus. I'm a storyteller. Or I was. This war is forcing us all to new extremes.
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war.
You
I
told
could
me
end the
you
war.
came to ask the oracle a personal question.
War is personal, Barnabas.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war.
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
Yeah, what did the oracle
You
say?
don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it.
Such wisdom. I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I
But
know.
if you
threat
can't
when
understand
I
a word
hear
she
one.
says, then what good is the advice?
Ah, you were on Kefalonia for too long.
Also, it seems like it's pretty obvious that she was saying that, you know, the whole spring shouldn't wish for winter. It's saying that if you go into this war, you're probably gonna lose and die. Or at the very least, whether you lose or not, the war isn't worth the lives that it'll cost. It seems pretty straightforward.
I have my own questions for the Pythia. But this line, I'll be an old woman by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass.
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
All right. But if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Varnavas.
Is she not every bit as great as I said?
Alright, I guess we're just walking in. Also, I mean, there's some people over there, but that's not exactly a line, is it? Because, you know, it's more of like a general crowd. I don't know. Hello.
I'm here to see the Pythia.
Only those chosen by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
Alright then. I guess he's just gonna bend the rules for us. Doesn't seem very, religiously consistent, but that's fine. I guess nobody's above a little bit of a threatening, you know?
Enter into the light of Apollo. The light that illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, mortal. For you have but one. Speak, truth seeker.
Well, this one isn't that important. I think this is kind of the more pressing question.
I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she? It's you! From the visions! The child on the mountain! How could you know that?
Well, I wasn't on the mountain for long.
Now. Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here? Oh, but I do.
I just kind of walked
While
in, I don't know.
Kausos, you didn't cower in the face of the priest. A child and her family still live thanks to you. But how? No one can hide from the light. Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek. Child of the mountain. The cult of Cosmos have eyes everywhere. They will kill you. Cult of Cosmos? The Oracle has spoken! The prophecy is yours! You never answered my question!
The Pythia is done for the day.
I'm not leaving until I get answers!
It looks like we're leaving without answers. Very tough talk for someone who's not going to actually do anything about it.
Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Varnavas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was no act. She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain. I'm telling you. She knew who I was. What I'd done. She tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
I'm pretty sure this guy's shady, but we're just gonna say it.
She
'Cause who
mentioned the
cares?
cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
There's a very exaggerated looking around.
A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid them no mind.
And the Pythia seemed afraid of them. The guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true. If this cult has corrupted the Pythia... This is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
Okay,
I'll
I'm just gonna go find her.
where the Pythia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required.
Not necessarily. You just need more brute force to overcome the, you know, inherent disadvantage it has in the situation. You know, if you would normally need like 5 finesse, you just bring 500 brute force and still win. It's that easy. Simple math, really. Well, let's see. We have a level up here. So we can get some fun stuff, I think. We do still have one spot here. I don't know what I want to put into that. Oh, that one's good. It's a little immersion breaking, but it definitely is nice to not have to hide bodies. Being able to slow time at will might be nice. That's good too. I don't know how useful that would be. I think my last ability is going to be slow time, because that's good in like any situation. You could use it to stealth past an area without being seen, because you move too fast. Or you could use it in combat to get, you know, a free hit combo in. Of course, then there's also this. That's also nice. Could just... You know, I always go for the, like, heavy into the status effects. Just like in the last one where I got the outlaw armor and ended up just having a bunch of status effects that I put on all the enemies. I might go for that then. 3 adrenaline segments, huh? Interesting. Generates 3 adrenaline segments. So this is like, these two are similar, just this one costs 3 and this one gives 3. Interesting. I'll need to decide which ones of these that I actually want on the bar, because they don't give you a lot of options, like a lot of slots for these. So it's like, I would like to have slow time, but I could just perfect dodge and slow time in that way. So it's not really necessary to have this. I could go for the fire weapon, which might be nice, because I mean, being able to just apply fire to enemies would be pretty great. Along with my poison, because then they could be poisoned and on fire simultaneously, because these don't share a cooldown, I would assume. Because right now, this has only like 50% uptime on, you know, how long my weapon's on fire. So, if I had 2 of them, then I could be on poison half the time and on fire the other half of the time. And that would be good. So I'm gonna do that, because I like fire. Okay. Let's test it out right here in the middle of public. Wow. That definitely looks impressive. And of course it just is put out when I sheath it, but it's still there. Interesting. Fire good, that's true. Fire is indeed good. Here comes the sun indeed. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave that one there. That boar fight kinda took it all out of me. That was a rough battle. But we ended up doing it, so that's good. And we're almost 8 hours in, and only level 12. We need to speed up on this a little bit, I think. Big day for Cassandra indeed. And I successfully stopped her from flirting with everybody for like, you know, all of 10 seconds. So that was good. You know, it's like I'm constantly needing to rein her in from just, you know, flirting with everything that moves. I mean, I could have sworn she was about to try to, you know, have a flirt talking option with the boar that we were fighting. I wouldn't really put it past her. But alright. We'll be back to this tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. And Unknown Man, if you want to play some Night Rain at some point, I'm up for that whenever, because I like the game. I'm probably going to go play the game after I like get food, watch a show, and then come back here, and then probably going to play more of it because I'm kind of addicted to it. So yeah, you have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. So goodbye.